Right, question 5, it says find and shade the region of points inside the triangle ABC which satisfy both of the following conditions. Points are nearer to A than to B. So when they're comparing 2 points, A and B, and you need to be nearer to one of them than the other, what you need is the perpendicular bisector, okay? And the reason for doing that is once you've got your perpendicular bisector, every point on that line which will be created will be the same distance to A as it is to B, which will then allow you to establish which one is nearer. You would just go one side of that line, so you want to be nearer to A, so you go closer to A. Now the way to do perpendicular bisector is you put your pen on one of the points, so we'll go for B to start with, and open up your compass so it's more than halfway. This line's quite long, right, going from A to B, so yeah, that's just about more than halfway. That'll do. Okay, don't have to get it exact, right, as long as it is more than halfway. And then what you do then is keep your pen on B, and then we're going to draw an arc over here, okay? We draw an arc down here, right? And then we remove the pen. What's important then is not to change this gap, and you put your pen then on A, right? Directly on A, and then you draw an arc then so that they cross, right? An arc down here that they cross. They have to cross, okay? If they don't cross, maybe they don't reach, you might need to go back to B and make your arc a bit longer, but they will cross if you open it up more than halfway. So then you get your ruler and you line up these points. Remember now to do this with a pencil in the exam, okay? I'm doing it with a pen just to make it clearer in the video. Use a pencil, so line up these points, draw a line. Now this is what is called a perpendicular bisector, okay? In other words, this here, between A and B, is a right angle there, okay? Perpendicular means right angle, and bisector because it actually cuts A and B in half, right? Now, they want it to be nearer to A than to B, so nearer to A means we need to be that side of the line. So if you think of that as your dividing line, okay, that's your dividing line, where every point on this line is the same to A as it is to B. Nearer to A means we need to be this side of the line. Then it says points are nearer to BC than to AC. Now BC is this line here, okay, and AC is this line here. So when you're comparing two lines, okay, and you want to be nearer to one line than the other, you need another kind of bisector, right? But it's not the perpendicular bisector. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be bisecting the angle. Because if you think about it, this line here, we want to get a line that's sort of by the same distance between both lines, so we need to sort of go there, don't we, if you think about it, okay? So that would be your bisector, your angle bisector, and you do that, right, quite simply. You go on B, right, because that's where the two lines meet, okay? You go on B, and you open up your compass, and then you sort of like draw an arc like that, okay? Doesn't matter how wide your compass is, that'll do, that's wide enough, but keep it now the same distance, and then put your pen here, okay, where the arc and the line cross, and draw another arc over here. Keep it the same again, and now put your pen on where the arc and the line cross here, okay, and then draw an arc so that they meet up there. Now where they meet, okay, you can join that to B, and that will then give you your angle bisector, okay, and that cuts the angle in two. And then you can decide, right, I want to be nearer to BC than to AC. So nearer to BC means we need to be underneath that line so that we are nearer to BC. Both conditions have to be satisfied. So you're underneath the line, but you're also this side of the line. So ultimately we're going to be shading this here. And we've answered the question.